Welcome back to the WHHI News. Joining me now is Missy Luick. She is the Director of Planning for Hilton Head Island. We appreciate your coming in. Can you talk a little bit about district planning? What's a district, first of all, and what's up with district planning?
Yeah, so Hilton Head Island is made up of 70% of the island's made up of planned communities.
Right.
And we started a district planning project to plan for that other 30%. And we've broken that 30% of the island into 8 planning districts. And so these are areas of the island outside of, Sea Pines and Wexford and Port Royal areas that we're looking to plan for neighborhood characteristics, future development, and ensuring that we're protecting what needs to be protected and activating areas that are conducive to additional community growth.
How do you go about this? I mean, do you get the public's input? Is it from engineers? Is it from architects or landscapers? How do you go about it?
It is a community planning initiative, okay. So we get input across the board. Ultimately, these plans are adopted as part of the town's comprehensive plan.
Okay.
And so those are rooted in topic areas that are required by the State Enabling Act. So we're looking at resiliency, we're looking at our natural resources, our cultural resources, transportation, economic development, and a lot of those layers as we think about who is our community now, who does it serve, and how do we want to activate our community going forward. And so we're really looking at these districts as geographies, and a lot of these districts have similar characteristics.
And it goes well beyond and has much more depth than me talking about visually. You're talking about a lot of different components. Now, we talked about getting the community's input. When will the plan officially get underway? Are you meeting with people? How's that going to happen?
So yes, the plan is officially, this project is officially underway. Okay. And we have been working as a team within planning on developing some initial concepts. Okay. So each district's vision statement, theme, character, wow. Focus areas, aspirations of how we see it changing or evolving. And we reviewed those with Town Council in September at a series of workshops. And now we're ready to go out into the community. So we have a series of public engagement meetings in each planning district planned in January and February.
Yeah, and I know you brought a list. You're going to be a very busy person, but people can actually go to a website, find out a lot more information about this as well as the dates, right? And what would they go to? We looked it up, or I did, already, but how did they get there?
Sure, on the town's website in our major initiatives area, this is a district planning project. It's part of our Community Connections program.
What is the ultimate goal? What does the town hope to do by completing this?
We hope to identify and get input on how we need to evolve and change as our community. This will inform policies and development regulations and programs and initiatives going forward that we will work on through community development initiatives and town initiatives to grow and better our community.
I mean, this is going to have a huge impact eventually, right? How long have you personally been working on this?
Well, we adopted our initial district plan back in November of 22, so we have one of the planning districts adopted, and now we're working on developing 7 more. So wow. We've been working on it for some time.
And do you enjoy it? It sounds like very detailed work, is it not? I mean, and working with so many different entities.
It is. It brings the community together. There are a lot of community conversations, some of them difficult ones. Yeah. But I think it brings us together, and we need to have these hard conversations to talk about the evolution of the island. Yes. And I look at this project similar to personal growth. Your community grows and changes. Just as we as individuals want to be a better version of ourselves every day, a community grows and evolves and grows up. And so we have to be involved and make sure that we're protecting what needs to be protected, and we're considering areas for change as we grow.
Well, you know what, you've got one district taken care of, so to speak. You've got 7 more to go, a lot of meetings, and you do want that input. So again, people can go check out information on the website, right?
That's correct. And starting next week, we're going to have our first community meeting in the Skull Creek district. It will be at the Boys and Girls Club. And for those who can't attend, there will be an online survey that is launched as well.
Wonderful. And you told me that beforehand. What's the date of that? January 16th, you said, right?
Correct.
Super.
January 16th, Boys and Girls Club from 5 to 7 p.m.
All right. Missy Luick, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we will be right back with more here on the WHHI News.